Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Thank you for coming back. And if it's your first time here, my name is Julius Velasco with Keller Williams Group 1. I'll be talking about the weather here. If you guys find the content useful or helpful, feel free to hit that subscribe button. Also that bell notification if you want to see some more. So if you're out of town and you're not sure where you want to move to next, then you got Reno in your radar. Well, I got just the topic for you. We pretty much have all seasons. Like we got summer, definitely have the summertime. That's always nice, but we definitely have our winters as well. The thing about our winters here in Reno though is they kind of push out to the seasons. There's times where we would get snow in October, but then we'll get snow in March. So it's really hard to tell when we're gonna get snow, but we definitely do get some rain as well. But I guess the really big thing about Reno is the snow, at least up here in northern Nevada, because we never know when we're gonna get it. So if you're into the snow, we definitely have a lot of snow sports up here. Snowboarding, snowmobiling. Up in Lake Tahoe, that's right here in our backyard. That's actually 45 minutes away. I actually pulled some stats for you guys. Back in 2002, we hit a record high of 108 back then. Since then, we haven't really hit anything that much higher, but it definitely is something to consider because it does get hot here. You know, we're still considered like a desert here in Nevada, but down in Vegas is much more hotter than here, definitely, for sure. I think it was last year where they had snow, but they had snow, which was kind of weird to hear. That was in the news. But our record low up here in Reno was like negative 19 degrees back in the 60s. So that can tell you that it gets pretty cold out here. Now, it hasn't gotten that cold. I was making videos during the week to kind of like talk about the weather already, but it happened to have snowed just this week, and we had overcast.
But it didn't rain.
But I mean, the weather here in Reno is pretty much like all seasons in 1 week type of thing. Now, with that being said, the road conditions here can get pretty slippery. It can snow, and then we get black ice, and then it just gets crazy. So having snow chains is kind of a necessity here, even in the city streets, but up in Tahoe and Incline Village is definitely where you're gonna feel it the most. Something to also think about is having, if you're bringing pets or your kids along with you, of course you're gonna bring them, right? Like they're part of your family. But with that being said, I guess the heat during the summers do get pretty hot, but not Vegas hot. We would hit like 80 degrees, 90 degrees out here, but keeping their paws cool during the summers, and also, the conditions of the winter times. Try not to keep them out too long in the cold because we do catch snow. And same with the kids. You want to definitely have shoes on them, if they're running around outside with barefoot feet, you're just probably playing out in the backyard, but you got that cement, but it could burn their feet. For the pets, it could burn their pads. Also, hydrate. Definitely want to keep up your hydration here, whether it's cold or hot. Regardless of where you're at, you want to keep up your hydration. So if you're out of town and you're curious on where you want to move to next, and you got Reno in your radar, feel free to reach out to me. Definitely subscribe to the channel because I'm going to put some city life stuff in here as well. I'm also planning on doing like city events and pretty much a lot of the stuff that you can see going around in the city. I want to release videos about, so it gives a lot of the people something to look at when it comes to looking at Reno. I definitely appreciate your guys' time. I'll put some of the informative stuff down in the description below, so at least you guys can refer back to those. My contact info will be in there as well. If you have any questions and you're out of town and you kind of want to get to know the city a little more, and the next time that you're here, you like to take a tour around, or you just kind of want to see what's going on here, feel free to reach out to me. I got my social media down below, and also my contact info as well. Feel free to comment what you think about Reno, Nevada. If you're from here, I want to get some of your input as well, because it's Reno. You just never know what you're gonna wake up to. I always like saying that it's like we're a gambling state, so sometimes you gotta gamble with the weather a little bit. Definitely hit that like button. You know, if you didn't like it, hit the dislike and tell me what I can do better on. I definitely appreciate the feedback and everything. And again, I appreciate your time. Have a good day.